Hey, what's up, y'all? Exodus 1, aka Indigo Sky, aka Trigger Ranking. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, definitely hit notification bell. Like to subscribe. If you like to support the channel, everything's in the description of this video. Cash App. If you like to follow me on any other platforms, everything is at the top of the description of my channel. With that being said, let's get this show on the road, man.
You are watching a master at work. Trapaholics, real trap shit.
What's up, everybody? Hey, y'all, put something in the chat, cause I don't know if thank you so much. What up? What up? What up? Ernest, you? I don't know who that is. What's up, y'all? One, aka Indigo Sky, aka who's what?
And I knew right from the start I was too much. I'm closer than you think to the stars. Nigga, look up. No need to act these hoes. I simply tell them that they ain't.
Alright, man, so we about to go to our boy, Mr. Ken don't know. Y'all know we gotta do Mr. Ken, we gotta do the looking out.
Looking out across the nighttime, the city waits for sleepless eyes. Hear her voice, shake my window, sweet seducing inside.
Hey, where y'all coming from? Where y'all coming from, man? Let me know where y'all coming from, man. Let me know. City, state, Providence, let me know, man.
Tonight, if this town
It's just a
nightfall, then let me take a ride. Then they say why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why?
G Dev, what up? G Dev, what up? How you doing? Where you coming in from, G Dev? Where you tapping in from, man? Let me know. Let me know. Across the morning,
The city's heart begins to beat. The city.
all right, y'all. All right, hold on. All right, y'all. We about to go to. Hold on. We about to go to. Let's see what's going on. We're going to Trapmore Ross. I don't know. Trapmore Ross might have went to the damn because they were supposed to do some stuff with him today in court. So let's see what's going on. Trapmore Ross channel orientated by Trap Lord Ross. Let's see what he got. Hey, bruh. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, bruh. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. They messing. Look, I had 4 people. Yeah, they just said I look like Ice Cube earlier. On the last live, they said I look like Ice Cube.
Shopping.
They say I look like Ice Cube with a full beard. That was on my last line. That's what they said.
Right, so I'm literally here. We at the David trial, man, and I just literally I observed the trial. I seen David with my own eyes. Okay, let's get something out here. I saw David with my own eyes. I was sat a couple rows back from him. I literally see him walking in, jangling with the shackles on. He was in the orange jumpsuit, straight out. He didn't say anything other than one time he hit the yes ma'am. He did.
He said yes ma'am. That's all he had. And he hit that gunner. He said yes ma'am. Yes ma'am. He hit that gun on there.
Gunner special. He said yes ma'am to something that the judge said. But that was it. We barely heard from David. He kind of had his head hung.
Hold on, bro. You gotta run that back. You gotta run that back. You said the gunner shit. You said the gunner.
I saw David with my own eyes. I was sat a couple rows back from him. I literally see him walking in, jangling with the shackles on. He was in the orange jumpsuit, straight out. He didn't say anything other than one time he hit the yes ma'am. He did the gunner special. He said yes ma'am to something that the judge said, but that was it. We barely heard from David. He kind of had his head hung. It was low-key looking like he twisted up his hair or something. He was actually, I don't know, some people, I'm here with my guy Young Camel, man. You said you weren't liking the look of David. I thought he was looking a little bit more fresh.
Hey, look, David's hair was a little bit messed up, man. A little bit unkept. You know, he didn't have any cocoa butter ready, but I mean, he had it.
Look like David already been getting accosted. He's already been getting accosted in a jail cell.
Poofed out, you know what I mean? He was in that water, that prison water on his head. It was looking a little ashy though, but you know, he looked confident in his case. I mean, he had his head up. You know, he looked like like we're gonna get to the bottom of this and we're gonna figure this whole thing out.
I don't know if I agree with that, to be honest with you. I thought David was you know, I don't know if he was looking confident in his case. I would say I'm not convinced.
Bro, so I look like an East Coast Ice Cube. Ha ha ha.
David's lawyers were looking the most confident. I gotta give it to the DA, Beth Silverman. She was a killer, all right? She absolutely killed it. We out here, we got CBSLA right here, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. We're literally here at the courthouse. But basically, okay, what's really crazy is there were a few really big updates and a couple of things that, I'll be honest with you, not looking good for David. And look, I'll just tell you what I heard, okay? The new info that I got from...
Bro, that sound look like everybody. That sound look like Ice Cube. This I look like David Bam.
Today was that apparently, and I want to be careful how I say this, apparently he had illegal videos on his phone, and apparently there are so many illegal videos on his phone they can't even send the videos and the upload through the cloud because these are illegal literally videos. I'm talking A minors. It's illegal for you to send these. It's illegal for you to watch these videos.
So they say this man watching CP. If y'all know what CP is, I can't say what it is, but y'all know what CP is. They saying he got illegal videos on his phone. Okay, hey, that's what's up, G. That's what's up, G. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Hey, hey, much respect. Much respect. One love, baby. Hey, we've been following this David shit since the beginning, like since the inception. Like we've been like since first found out about this creep, we've been following this dude. But we about to see what Trapmore Ross talking about. He out that bitch.
So the discovery in this case is so sordid that he's then like the DA is struggling to even send the files around, okay? And apparently there is so much discovery. There's like 40 terabytes of discovery, so much information. They've got all of his entire iCloud, and they're saying that it's so big that
he got 40 terabytes. 40 terabytes. Hey, much love, baby boy. Hey, check this out though. 40 terabytes? That's a lot. That like 40 terabytes is like maybe 3 months or 4 or 5 months worth of watching shit.
the courthouse system for sending discovery, for sending files, videos, documents is overwhelmed. They can't even send it. I think they said since David got
My man coming from Morocco. I'm waiting on I'm waiting on my big soundboard to load up. I got two soundboards. I got the intro soundboard, and then I got the second one, the big soundboard. That shit got everything in it. That's where I first started at. But that's the second one. But I got the intro one. I made an intro soundboard.
arrested, they've only managed to upload about 30% of all of the terabytes that they have. They said they have all of his iCloud account, and
they only been able to upload 30% of the terabyte of the 40 terabytes. Man, this is crazy. This weird work right here, y'all. This weird work.
Said it was funny because they said, look, we need some storage. We either need to have an update of the online system so that we can transfer all of these files, or we need.
They needed like a cloud. They're gonna have to have a cloud. They're gonna have to have a cloud of them watching this shit because it's too much. It's too much information that David got going on, bruh. I ain't know the man was in the CP2. Like you in the C. Well, if he already messing with a minor, nigga, I mean, okay, yeah, he probably will be messing with CP.
The defense to give us hard drives. It was pretty funny because at one point, Blair Burke from the defense, they pulled out a hard drive and they said, we've got 5 terabytes for you here right there. And Beth Silverman said that ain't even nearly enough.
They dropped 5 terabytes and they said, okay, that ain't enough. We need some more, nigga. Like, bruh, if you drop 5 terabytes just on my life right now, bro, you know how much you will see right now, bro? 5 terabytes? Come on, bro.
5 terabytes ain't gonna do nothing. We got 40 terabytes, and they said some of these files are so big. Some of the files are 10 terabytes plus, so you need an entire hard drive to even just put one file. Like, there's so much. So they got his whole iCloud. He's got illegal videos of minors that are apparently illegal to send, and for people.
He got video of minors that can't even be sent. Like if they send it, they can get in trouble. And this the police, bruh. Come on, man. Let's go.
Actually, in the defense to go and look at those videos, they're gonna have to go to a special room in the courthouse and watch it on a approved computer because you're not even allowed to load up this type of content on a device. It's illegal, all right? I don't want no parts of what they got going on with that. But also, apparently they had a wiretap on David. Apparently they had a wiretap going. I don't know how long for. I don't know if it was from when the crime happened.
Okay, quick confession. I'm not a real person. I'm Asha. Your AI.
I don't give a fuck.
If it was even a period of time when, she went missing, it says they were investigating whether or not, that like there was already an open case related to Celeste and David, and apparently they had a wiretap on him, and apparently that is so extensive, the prosecution haven't even heard all of it yet, and they're basically waiting to have it skimmed through, because as well, they've got to be careful that nothing on that wiretap goes against attorney-client privilege. So that is likely to mean that that wiretap was probably recorded like during the period when David was still out here, but the crime was announced. I think that's when that wiretap was probably taken. And yeah, it sounded, it's pretty crazy. So it was interesting because there was also a guy from the press that came through, and he basically was arguing that they should be allowed to have like cameras in the courtroom. Judge was not feeling that. Judge basically said, hey, we're not doing no cameras in the courtroom. That's not happening, unfortunately. I was able to get in court. I sat like a couple rows behind David. I literally saw the whole thing go down, and I'll probably keep coming back to just keep track of what's going on. But I feel like the biggest thing from this was the wiretap. Sounds like they got a lot of evidence. So many terabytes of information they're trying to upload, and it's confirmed that he did have illicit videos of minors in his possession. So I think that's a crime in itself. I don't see how he's going to explain that one away. That's been confirmed in court now. And yeah, we're just going to have to see. But I would say, to be honest, I would say Beth Silverman, the district attorney, did an amazing job. She spoke very, very confident.
Right, this man got. He got videos of minors in his phone. Your ass going to jail, man.
She was very, very on point, and I'll be honest, not trying to throw no shade, but I feel like Blair Buck, the defense, they was looking a little bit shaky. They was looking a little bit ropey. They didn't seem to have anywhere near as much confidence as Beth Silverman. There was even a time when it was like they was trying to schedule the next hearing, and they were talking about dates, and they were like, it's like Blair Buck's like, we can do the 27th or the 29th, and then like Beth Silverman's like, no, I can't work those dates. Like she was low-key walking around the courtroom, and I feel like the DA did an amazing job and was really holding everyone's feet to the fire, even in like little small ways. So honestly, I just feel like the DA got their shit together, and David's defense just wasn't looking too confident. That's just my opinion.
You can't be a defense attorney and be able to say that you're able to defend your client when all of this evidence, like they got 40 terabytes. They say they only dropped 5 terabytes today.
There wasn't really too much new info else. Was there new info that we could talk about? What else happened?
There's a certain amount of videos that I can't really talk about.
Yeah, so
10 terabytes of Power Rangers and the Teletubbies on David's camera that the prosecution asked for. The defense tried to give them 5 terabytes. They had to give it back and say like, no, we can't take this footage. The packaging is not packaged securely, so you might get us a virus on our computer. So they handed it back.
They said something interesting, like when Blair Buck handed over a hard drive and said you can put some of the files on there, it wasn't even big enough. But again, like even Beth Silverman, she kind of keeping it pretty tight, and she sort of making them look stupid. She's saying, look, I can't even take a hard drive from you if it's not sealed. This isn't a sealed hard drive. We're putting confidential files in it. I don't know what's been installed on this hard drive. So I think she was handed an unsealed, it looked like a Lacey drive, you know those orange hard drives? And it looked like it was unsealed. Beth Silverman immediately said, like, she on the ball. Like, she's that attentive that she's noticing the hard drives aren't sealed. She's saying that we need different hard drives. It's actually crazy. So I feel like the DA was looking so much more confident than the defense.
Well, of course, because the case is in the prosecution's favor. Everybody thinks he did it. Everybody's calling him on it. So of course the defense is going to be a little bit defensive. This is just a preliminary hearing. They're just trying to get their dates involved. I mean, of course, David's going to be a little bit, timid in the courtroom. He doesn't know what's going to happen. He just listened to the dates. He was saying, yes, ma'am. He was trying to be, really favorable to the judge. But of course the prosecution's going to be on him like, nah, like y'all did it. She's in the trunk. You got 10 terabytes. I think too, like when it comes to the prosecution, they're supposed to say something like wild and kind of over the top because they could always bring it back later. But you got to kind of start with 10 terabytes. 10 terabytes is crazy. I don't even know how that would work. I mean, to me,
They say they got 40 though. They got 40 terabytes of information from David dealing with this young girl. And they dropped 10 in the beginning.
like a thing to just put out there to just make him look ridiculous in the courtroom. I think he's trying to like get on his character or something like that. But that was news to me. And also too, it was interesting how the news media came in and said, hey, we filmed these court proceedings because I mean the general public likes to see these court proceedings and it makes them more favorable to the court system.
Over 60% of long-haul truckers spend 5 months per year on the road, leaving their home.
System.
I'm not gonna lie, so a guy came in from the media and basically tried to argue they should film. I feel like he made a shitty argument. I feel like I'd have made a better argument because he was basically like, do you remember the OJ case? Like, I stood here in front of Judge Ito from the OJ case and like, he let me run it and it was viral, it was popping. I feel like I would have like maybe tried to like, you know, talk a little bit more about how important it was to like communicate justice and show the community that they're actually doing something about this, you know, despicable alleged EDF murderer. But the guy was kind of more just like, oh, it's going to be lit like the OJ trial. The judge wasn't feeling it. The judge was like, yeah, we do no cameras. Thanks for the argument. We do no cameras. So that was unfortunate, but also that just means that, you know, people like us will be able to go sit in the public gallery and hop out and give our explanations afterwards. But another thing I thought was very interesting that was brought up, they basically discussed, see, this is why I feel like the defense wasn't looking too good, because I feel like they were kind of talking about and arguing that, you know, like, we haven't received some of the information that we've requested, we haven't received.
See, that's why I respect Trap Roller Ross them. Like, he been up on the case since the beginning. I've been doing reactions to his videos about what's going on. I just did a reaction to his video on the last video, but I did about that. Okay.
Requested, they said, well, we're surprised, why haven't you actually requested some of the information? You know, they provided, I believe it was like the reference numbers related to some of the subpoenas, the search warrants, and they were kind of saying we haven't got information. Then Beth Silverman talking about you haven't requested information. So I thought that was interesting, and I think there was one more thing. They say there's a whole bunch of evidence. They said there's video, they said there's police body cam, they said that there's iCloud account, they've got like, you know, a whole wiretap. So it sounds like they've got way more evidence than anyone could have ever possibly imagined. David didn't react when that news was.
Death penalty situation. Allegedly.
That the death penalty was still on the table, and they said that they'll be making a determination later on about whether that's the route that they'll be pursuing.
Yeah.
It's just not looking good.
Or if it'd be life in prison. But David definitely looked like he knew, you know, what was going on in the situation. I didn't see like it felt like this is just the beginning of the trial, preliminary trials, and the defense. I mean, to me, the defense kind of looked relaxed. The defense,
relaxed. I thought they looked too relaxed.
They look like maybe, hey, this case is done, but maybe we just want to go through this. But I actually think the defense has some cooking to do. I mean, you know, Beth came in. Millimeter, just getting on his head, talking about I can't do that date, the 29th will work for me, but I got another court case. So I mean, but that goes on in every courthouse. I mean, these
so much confidence. I swear at one point she looked right at me. I was thinking, I wonder if she's seen that video where I'm talking about she. But I don't know, man. Like,
she did look back at us like, who are these characters right here, just kind of sitting there peacefully.
Yeah, I don't know why I got my hair dyed right before I came to court, but I don't know. If it was my hair, I'd be getting life for sure. But there you have it, man. We pulled up to the courthouse. I'm going to try and see, let me flip the camera around and just show you the scene before I wrap it up. So like this is kind of like the whole thing. Wait, you're in the courtroom? You want to give your thoughts? You're in the courtroom. Wait, have you got the mic? Oh yeah. Okay, give us your thoughts. We're gonna speak to a few people about what they thought of the situation there. Let us know.
I was in the courtroom, and let me tell you, the air in there was so thick. He is a demonic person. I couldn't believe that he came out.
Melly case. This is crazy. Like, this ain't nothing like the YNW Melly case. YNW Melly allegedly unalived two of his best friends that he grew up with. Bro, they didn't have this kind of, it wasn't like this right now.
He looked like, you guys saw his mugshot, he has aged like a smaller version of himself. It was really kind of crazy to see his defense there in person. But the evidence that they say they have on him is like, I don't even want to repeat it because it's bad, guys. You guys could imagine the child allegations. That's what's going to be, I think, the bulk of this
Child
case.
allegation.
Non-Celeste.
So it looked like she said, hold on. Yeah, hold on, y'all. We got to get the soundboard in here. We got to get the soundboard. Hold on. She said this. All right, hold on.
Him is like, I don't.
They put Kendrick Lamar in this shit. They put Kendrick Lamar in this shit. Oh Lord, bro, we got to keep going. They put Kendrick.
Would say, you know, we in LA and all that. He's still okay, but like, you want to get me? Everyone. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
He was inside the David case. There are two major takeaways today from the trial. Let's hear it. What do we got here?
I would say the two major takeaways are he apparently had, I've got to be careful how I say this, illegal videos on his devices related to
some cheese pizza.
Yeah, you said it, man. You said it. Related to some A minors, as Kendrick would say. You know, we in LA and all that. But so that was the number one thing I would say that they confirmed that he did have this type of content on his devices. And then the other part that
so David had CP on his phone. Lord.
I thought was major was that they said they had a wiretap on him. Apparently, they've got a whole bunch of wiretap recordings on him. They didn't say exactly what the period of time the wiretaps were.
They really don't even have to have, like, just to be honest with y'all. I'm just gonna be honest. They don't have to have what do they call it? The recording. Well, the stuff off of his phone, because he had stuff on live with this actual
attorney-client privilege conversations in there. That makes me think that must have been taking place from when the body was found.
So I think, you know, by David being so young, I just think that he didn't understand how things work. Like, bro, if you did this or you had anything to do with this, bro, like, you shouldn't have been on the phone talking to nobody.
There's apparently so much discovery, they're having trouble uploading it all. They're saying that since he's been arrested last Thursday, they've only managed to upload 30% of discovery, and the files are so big the criminal uploading system can't even keep up with it. So that's the situation, and it's not
like that stuff, the stuff with the children on your phone, bruh, you dead.
He's right, you know.
You dead, bro.
good for him so far, and we're only, day 2? So, yeah.
That's insane. And you've seen David. He's not looking good.
I can't believe I saw David in the flesh, man. Of all the crazy dark stuff that I've heard and I've covered and I've researched, to actually see him be in his presence, to be around that dark aura, it was actually very creepy. When he walked in the room, you could hear the shackles. He sat down. It was like the oxygen was just sucked out the room, man. It was super creepy. And yeah, you know, he just nodded along. I only heard him speak once. He said, "Yes, ma'am," to the judge. He seemed very relaxed. Last time we heard him speak was when he was getting arrested, talking about, I got you. Now he's talking about, "Yes, ma'am." I don't know if we're going to hear much from him at all. I'd be surprised if he testifies or speaks himself. But let's see. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be down here a lot more dates and be keeping up with the case and just... Yeah, let me keep him.
Your first trap war arrest.
The cookout continues. Gotta write that down. The cookout continues. Gotta write that down. The cookout continues.
And that one, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Let's go. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. I'll see you later.
Robert,
Yo.
something just for my channel.
Hey, what's going on? We out here. Hey, what's up? Oh, sorry. We out here. Yo, what's...
I've seen all the content you've been doing on stage.
Oh, appreciate you.
So
Wait, we doing like we multitasking right now. Hang on a sec. So we already spoke. We already got your thoughts. But just tell us a little bit about who you are, where they can find you, everything that you're doing.
Oh, my name is Angie Small. 2 E's and a Z. I do court commentary. You know, but I also have another channel. But We're here to talk about David.
You gotta have multiple channels these days, you know, that's good. That's good. You're grinding, doing your thing. I love to see it.
Yes.
So you gonna be here for more of the court dates in the future?
You know, I don't know, man. That was heavy.
It was.
I didn't expect to feel that. I left early. I don't know if you
Oh,
see.
really?
I didn't see you inside.
I was over on the left, like in the second one on the left, on the public. I wasn't on the media side. I was on the public side.
preferred to have been close to the door because
I was right behind him though. I was like 2 rows from him. I was super close. That was creepy. Obviously I would never do that, but I could have definitely got hold of him if I wanted to.
I left before they took.
David is cooked. He got trapped Laura Ross out there at the hearing.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Him because literally I was not feeling well. The energy was, I had to get out of that courtroom and I didn't expect to do that. I mean, it's like a lot of people were trying to be in that room and I got in, he got in, but I didn't want to be in there. Did you see Steve Fisher?
I did. I wanted to speak to him, but I saw him going in. I didn't get a chance to say what's up to him. I was hoping I might catch him out here somewhere. I've seen Mark the Shark. I'm going to speak to him in a second.
I was sitting right next to him the entire
Oh, for real?
time.
Yeah, I need to tap Steve, man, because I know he's got the fire Twitter updates and all of that. But yeah, I'm definitely going to catch some more dates. It was really crazy to see him in the courtroom and just, you know, even when they led him away, he didn't look at the audience one time. I thought I might be able to lock eyes with him for a second. Didn't end up happening.
I did not want him to look at me. I was like, do not look at me.
I wanted to just see, I wanted to look into his soul for a second and really see if he did it, but he looked too shook to even speak to the crowd, or not speak to the crowd, but look at it. He didn't even look. So
Yeah, I started getting anxiety seriously sitting in there because I was so far away from the door and then him being there. And then it was really kind of surreal, right? Because it's such a huge case.
Yeah.
And his lawyers are right there, the ones we're seeing on TV.
Yeah, this is crazy, bro.
Lead prosecutor Steve Fisher was sitting.
it's crazy. It's crazy. Like everyone's all outside for real. Like we really get injustice done out here, you know. So it's good to see. But no, I appreciate you. Hopefully, I'll see you maybe at some court dates in future. And you know, maybe it's too much dark energy to get to all of them. But I feel like if there's big developments happening, it's worth coming down and just seeing justice be done in person, you know. And I feel like everyone out here just wants justice for Celeste. And you know, we're gonna get to the bottom of this.
2 Premium is ad-free YouTube, and 2 Premium is ad-free YouTube, and background play, so you can watch videos while.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
I'm going to tap in with Mark the Shark before I wrap this up.
Hey, it's crazy because like if I tell somebody be doing the same thing for me. If I was like talking into the camera, they would wait until you only YouTube shit that I see you talking on the camera. I'm not gonna interrupt you and try to, oh, that's my boy. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna let you finish your set, and then after that, we gonna get out. We got going on, you know what I'm saying? That YouTube.
Oh, how was it being inside of there? Do you think the prosecution is gonna cook the defense during the trial? How do you see this working out?
For me, I would say like I really thought the prosecution looked amazing. Honestly, Beth Silverman did a really, really great job. Very, very on point. She spoke really, really well. She was straight to the point. She didn't seem to have any kind of doubt as far as, you know, the things that she communicated by the prosecution made me think that they're going to go for justice and they're going to get it. Just utmost confidence. I really believed in what they were saying, and then add that on top of the massive bombshells that we got.
Yeah, CP on now. They fucking with the line. They fucking with the line, bro. Ain't no way. They fucking with the line. They got fucking with the line.
So like you got illegal videos of minors on your phone. Like,
I mean, you have to hand over the evidence.
They already got it. They got the iCloud. They got this whole iCloud. So it's like, what's your argument going to be? Like, oh no, you didn't mean to. You didn't know. She had a fake ID.
This man had CP on his phone. Like, bro, you can find all kind of shit on my phone, but you is definitely not gonna find that. The police can.
You know, the idea that he even committed a murder to cover up these crimes against children sounds like he documented these crimes. One of the dumbest things I could possibly imagine. I can't even imagine what it's like to be someone doing those sorts of crimes. But like, bro,
Yeah, no. I mean, I was saying, this cut, 10 terabytes is a lot. Even if he gets off for the Celestial, I think they were just following the procedures of the court. I would like to say that the procedures of the court. I would like to say that the it was interesting that David only said yes, ma'am during the procedures. So his lawyer definitely told him don't say anything in the court. So I mean, at least he's smart in that regard. You know what I mean? Like that. Like I have said earlier, that it's wild that somebody who would have some form of intelligence would leave somebody in their car, an abandoned car. So I almost feel like maybe 10% this could be a setup. You know what I mean? But
no, we didn't. Come on, 10% is a small amount, but
10%.
We're gonna see. I believe you initially said you thought he didn't do it.
No. I'm saying
10%. 10% is he did that. But nah, bro. Maybe 1%. Cause at the end of the day, bro, like this right here, and you got CP in your phone, you fucked up.
Said there's a possibility that this is a setup on him when it comes to the body. Because why would you
gonna get at least 30 years for CP, even if you don't get for her unalive.
You leave your underage girlfriend in your abandoned car just to get towed away.
I disagree. I don't think there's any possibility that this is a setup, but I do agree.
Psalm chapter 27. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear?
Agree. The one of the only things that's like, I don't even know if it works in his favor, but it's just the idea that like, why would you leave a deceased minor in the trunk of your car and then get caught with it? That's so misguided and so thoughtless. Like, how could you possibly have even committed this murder and then left things in such a dire strait?
All right, so I just want to get the story straight when I say it's a setup. I'm saying he didn't know about the car. Like, he abandoned the car. Somebody knew he abandoned the car. Put her in a...
Oh, it just so happens to be the girl they put in the trunk was the minor he was involved with.
Yeah, like they were trying to set him up. Like, that's the only way I can see a setup happening. I mean, it probably didn't happen like that, but it's a wild case that you would just leave something in your car like that.
Yeah, well, I don't think that's going to be what ended up happening.
I'm saying there's a 10% chance. I'm putting on record 10%. You know what I mean?
I feel like I would go less than 1% on that, but that's just my opinion. Fair enough. But look, we're probably going to wrap it up soon. I'm just going to show you a little bit more of like the media of everyone that's out here before.
Yeah, them folks out there, bro. Them folks out there for this one. This a big case, bro. This bigger than the O.J. Simpson case, bro. And then
to wrap it up, we got CBS LA in the cut. We got all of the big dogs out here, man. We got the real media, not these silly, colorful YouTubers. We got real media, real journalists out here, man. But this is what's going on, man. I was hoping I might catch Steve, but I don't know if I can see him. We got Mark over there doing his thing, and yeah, we out.
Yeah, this is ridiculous, bro. Like, this man going to jail on top. Hey.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
For the David trial, man, I saw David in the flesh, and we fully involved. We've got the KTLA van over there. It's actually a legit news organization right now, man. KTLA 5. I'm gonna just do a little walk around. A few sentences. I'll say a few sentences. What's going on?
I saw you come out of the courtroom. That seems to one of the people in there.
Yep.
What do you know? What's in the spill right now?
Okay, so the biggest thing that's going on right now, there's two major takeaways, okay? What we got the chat. We live right now. Wait, I'm
live as fuck. Come on, live as fuck. We got 1,000 viewers in the chat right now.
Let's go, okay?
Tell us. We need it.
Let me clear my throat. Okay.
What's your name, by the way?
It's Ross.
Ross? W. Ross in the chat. Everybody say hi, Ross.
What's going on?
YouTuber, I can tell.
Okay.
I can tell.
So the two main takeaways that I've got from this case right now, they're saying that he had video of a minor, right?
Yep.
So they have that. That's very damning. There's not really going to be a way that you can explain that away. That's very, very serious.
What was the reaction? He was just quiet.
He didn't make a single reaction. He didn't bow his head. The only actually have a wiretap on him, and they were apparently surveilling his what device. In his phone, but they have wiretap on him, and they said, interestingly enough, they have so much wiretap information that the prosecutor hasn't even heard it all, and they need someone else to check that he's not got attorney-client privilege information in the wiretaps. So I would assume that means that he was being surveilled and wiretapped between the body being found and now. So if he's on the phone talking about what he had going on and saying anything incriminating, he's going to be okay.
Why? He's cooked. He's already cooked.
It's a big problem.
Already cooked.
He's super cooked.
So for the 10 days, because I know he went for a plea deal of 10 days, is it still ongoing?
Ooh, I don't know. So what, he gets 10 days?
So basically, if they don't find a weapon in 10 days, the DA, which is the police in LAPD, if they don't find the weapon of the murderer, what do I fucking call that shit? That means he.
Well, they might have found the murder weapon. They didn't confirm that, but I do wonder. It's pretty obvious that it was a stabbing that was the cause of death. He was seen posting with a flip knife on Twitch a bunch of times. He had a favorite knife that he walked around with. There was even the images from a New Year's Eve 2025 where basically he was outside with Celeste and there were pictures found on his camera where he was showing off the knife and he was with her. So I think he used the knife, but crazy. So lawyers are basically saying we haven't got the information we need to review yet, and so it was kind of like another hearing, we need to get all the information.
Oh, so they're buying time.
But then the DA kind of clapped back and they said, well, you haven't requested certain information and you haven't sent us enough hard drives to sort. Now the DA clapped back heavy. The DA was on her ass. Blair Burke was the defense, not looking too good. Blair Burke. Is that the little English accent come out? Blair Burke. They got the same last name, Burke.
Oh, wow. Could that be his family or?
Spelled differently though.
Okay, that's cool.
But yeah.
You might have did some little shit over there for that one. That is very interesting. Very interesting. Did they mention anything about his music?
Nothing.
Nothing.
They didn't mention anything about his music. They didn't say there was music as evidence. They were talking about wiretaps. They were talking about iCloud. So it sounds like they're not using no lyrics, no music. It's not going to be a Lil Durk type situation.
Yeah, but he can easily say that's like art form.
I just don't think they need it. I think they got illegal videos of minors on your phone. We don't need to worry about your music.
We're about to go back.
She defended Harvey Weinstein. That's what.
We're about to go back. We're about to go back on there. Hold on. I'm trying to okay, Dad.